Do you know what are the parts of basal ganglia? Let's learn together. It includes lentiform nucleus, which has globus pallidus and putamen. In the globus pallidus, there is globus pallidus externa and interna. And caudate nucleus. The putamen and caudate nucleus together combine to form corpus striatum. Other parts like amygdaloid body, subthalamic nuclei, and substantia nigra are present. All these nuclei are inhibitory in nature because they secrete GABA as the neurotransmitter, except subthalamic nuclei, which is excitatory in nature because it secretes glutamate. As we know from the substantia nigra, dopamine is released. Any lesion in the substantia nigra leads to decreased dopamine secretion, leading to a pathological condition known as Parkinson's disease. This is a sagittal section which is showing the lentiform nucleus here. This is all caudate nucleus which is connected to the amygdaloid body. Medially it is bounded by the thalamus, and in between the basal ganglia and the thalamus, a white matter bundle passes called internal capsule which radiates to form corona radiata. This is the transverse section which is showing the internal capsule here, and laterally caudate nucleus, and the inferiorly there is thalamus. And this side, this is globus pallidus interna and externa, this is putamen. And between the putamen and globus pallidus, external medullary lamina. And between the two globus pallidus, that is interna and externa, there is internal medullary lamina. If there is any lesion to the caudate nucleus, it leads to chorea, that is dancing type of movements. If there is any lesion in the putamen, it leads to dystonia or ethetosis. If there is any lesion to the subthalamic nuclei, it leads to hemibalismus. Involuntary jerky movements seen in the proximal muscles, mostly unilateral. Next, coming to the types of connections present in the basal ganglia. Both efferent fibers and efferent fibers are present in the basal ganglia. One point we must know is the only efferent nuclei in the basal ganglia is globus pallidus. Whatever the fibers coming through all these nuclei should leave via globus pallidus only. So, coming to the efferent fibers, they are coming from the cortex called as corticostriate fibers. And from the substantia nigra, nigrostriatal fibers will arise, which are the source of dopamine to the basal ganglia. And from the thalamus also some fibers will go, and they leave via the globus pallidus. See, all the fibers are going through the globus pallidus. Coming to the efferent, all the efferent fibers passing through the globus pallidus and leave to the thalamus, that is ventro-anterior and ventrolateral parts of the thalamus nuclei. And other fibers like fimbria laminaris and ansa lenticularis. Some fibers to the subthalamic nuclei. Some fibers to form reticular formation. And some to the red nucleus present in the midbrain. And if you want to know what are the direct and indirect pathway of the basal ganglia and functions, follow for more.